and encourage you to keep listening. Each week, you can expect to hear thought-provoking interviews, as well as personal and relationship tips that will help enhance your life. You will have access to resourceful downloads that you can implement daily to become more productive. Thank you for spending some time with me today. The purpose of this podcast is because everyday people inspire me through their stories of trial and error in life. Now let's jump into your favorite podcast. What better way to share our stories?
Okay. All right. We are back. We're going to go to the phone lines again. We've got a few callers on the line. So I'm going to open up your phone line. Let me know if you got a question or comment for our guest. Area code 706, your phone line is open. How are you? Tell us your name, where you're calling from.
My name is Kwame, and I'm calling you from Edenton, Georgia. And to my sister, Tawanda, sorry for your loss. And, your brother's spirit lives on. And the family in which he came into, that family is standing for him, even though his body is gone and his spirit is with you all. And being from Chicago, and I moved here to Georgia, but as a young child, I remember my family talking about Till, and when she would not let them have a closed casket on him, she wanted the world to see what they had done to her child. And so it's in that nature that gives you that fighting spirit, that you want the world to know that this black life mattered, and all of the black lives mattered, because either if it was from the lynchings, it was from the murders that they did in the South, and the murders that they do today in the streets to these young black men, we still have to have a voice, and the voice of a mother is strongest in the fight, because she knows the part in which grew in her womb, and somebody to take that before she goes, she'll not fight. So I commend you, sister, and all the strength with you.
Thank you so much.
Brother Kwame, we appreciate your contributions, brother. You're kind of going in and out, so we want to definitely, receive what you have to say in its totality. So we definitely appreciate you for coming on to the show, and we'll definitely come back as well to get some more questions if you have any additional questions or comments for the beloved sister. And Mama AZ, I know that you were still on the line, so we'll be coming back to you in just a few moments as well. Mama AZ did provide that contact number, so I want to provide that contact number on Sister Tawanda. And guys, for you tuning in, Sister Tawanda Jones from Baltimore. She's an activist, sister, mother, and she lost her brother to police brutality. What year was that, Sister Tawanda?
I'm sorry, say that again, brother.
What year was that?
2013.
2013.
Yes.
2013. That was 2013 when her brother was brutally murdered. Okay, so the number to that phone conference that Mama AZ mentioned earlier, she says the teleconference call is Thursday night at 7:15 Eastern Standard Time. The topic is scarcity, and that website is uberconference.com. So it looks like uberconference.com /Beth Prayer, BETH prayer. That call-in number is area code 716-748-0639, and then the PIN number to use is 06137. Again, that is for the call line that Mama A.
Can you repeat the number again? I'll
text it to you. Don't worry.
That'd be great. Okay, great.
Yeah, I'll send that to you. I'm just giving it to the other callers that are on the line because Mama AZ mentioned it earlier. So I just want to, give our listening audience an opportunity, if that's, what they're into and they're interested in calling in and checking out what the show is about. For the rest of you guys, you're stuck with me. How about that? No, let me stop. So again, Sister Tawanda is telling you guys about the story that's going on with the story that she wants to share with you guys relating to the loss of her brother. Tawanda, let's go back. What were you doing prior to any of this? Like, we understand that you were a teacher, your mother, and we know that the loss of your brother really sparked your activism. I mean, you've always been an activist, however, with the untimely death of your brother, that really fueled your activism. Mm-hmm. So what were you doing before? Tell us a little bit about that lifestyle, and if you have a personal story you'd like to tell us, here's an opportunity for that as well.
Yeah, so basically, before my brother was murdered, I'm not even going to lie, I just felt like the way the system is set up, and until something happens to your loved one or it hits your door, or you get the phone call you don't want, it's like you're oblivious to what's happening. You don't know. So I really felt like I was being, like, I honestly felt like, and I keep on using the tale about Dorothy or whatever, because the only reason why I like the Wizard of Oz, because that reminds me of symbolic to the system. You have this voice that's making people think that they're powerless, that they can't fight, that all the power's in these little red ruby slippers and things of this nature, when meanwhile Dorothy had all the powers within herself. The lion was like real strong, the scarecrow was really strong type of thing. So I said all that to say, like, I felt like I was fooled, because the way my mom and them raised me with, like, the morals and principles, and, you treat people the way you want to be treated type of thing. We knew that when the street light came on, that we literally would have to come in. That was the time to come in. Wouldn't know, or let me check in. That was the time to come in. I would literally have to come on the porch, and Tyrone could, like, chill and play on the front a little bit longer or whatever. But nevertheless, I just felt like I was fooled, because I was believing in a system that never was broke, that was designed to do what it's doing. That's just wiping us out. And until I got wiped out the way I did, it was it was mind blowing to me. It was like unreal, and it's just sad. So to me, I was like almost like The Walking Dead. I was like happy, because my family was here, and I never experienced nothing like this, and I was just teaching mom, just happy, and I had this real beautiful smile that now I can't even get that smile back, even when I want to. I have a phony smile, I would say, because that smile that I had where I would show literally all my teeth or whatever, and just be smiling real hard and heavy, is no longer there. So when I smile, and I don't get me wrong, I got a lot of blessings in my life. Don't get me wrong, and I don't want to take any of them for granted. God knows I don't, but literally, like I said, I was shy before my brother. I killed, the advice I would tell my class when we would have graduation, I would tell them, find that spot on the back of the wall, and I would put a picture on the wall where we have all the parents come for the ceremony. I'm like, look at that, don't look at the crowd, because that's going to make you scared. I actually was giving them advice that I was using, because I was scared to talk in front of people. I would choke up, get nervous, start to stutter a little bit. But now I talk to billions of people. I don't care. It's just this has took something. It brought me some type of strength that I didn't even know that I had. I didn't even know I had it.
Sister Tawanda?
Yes.
I just want to say, I love you.
Love you too.
I love you, sis. And we're here for you. To all our listeners that are on the call today, I just want to say thank you for tuning in to our show and supporting our beloved sister, because she needs you. We need you. The world needs you. We are getting live reports from the about the coronavirus. There's been some national alerts going on. If you are in the St. Louis, Illinois area, near the St. Louis metropolitan area, they are canceling and shutting down quite a few businesses and entities. The Shafix Arena, Fox Theater canceled their upcoming event over the coronavirus. So it's just pouring in. So if you guys get any information, please share that information with us so that we can let the rest of the world know. And the key thing here is to stay and remain calm. Do not panic. Do not become hysterical. Do not become anxious, because that fuels any illness or easier said than done. I know it sounds so cliche-ish, but it's okay. Remain calm. Take care of your body. Take care of your health. You need some herbs, sarsaparilla. You have to fuel your body. You have to fuel your body. If you have to go to the store and you consume meat, I don't. However, I'm not pushing veganism or a vegetarian lifestyle on anyone on the show. I am just saying, if you have to consume meat, you go to the stores and get some dry foods and canned foods. If you have to get canned foods, I'm against all the canned stuff and all that. But if you have to get canned foods, because it has all the preservatives and stuff in there, and it's a lot of it's not healthy for your body. So, but if you have to get canned foods, my suggestion would be getting tuna or sardines to sustain yourself. So stock up on tuna, sardines. Again, just an update from earlier. Toilet paper, the water, toiletries, all that stuff is almost to the point of depletion. So we are at a point now where all the stores, at least all the major stores, will be shutting down for at least 30 days. Your financial institutions, your banks, they will be shutting down. You will have limited access to your funds. Do not put all your money into the bank. Take some of that money out of your bank because you're going to need some of that money. Again, this is not to create hysteria. This is just to inform you guys as to what is going on and what comes. Schools are shutting down throughout the states, as Tawanda gave us a live report from Baltimore and Maryland that they are experiencing what's called martial law. They have the National Guard there already, and if you are in a group of 200 or more, well, you can't be in a group more than 200, so they have limited that. And then we know if they're limiting that to 200, like if you're a crowd of 200 people, then we know in the black community you can't be no more than 5. So we saw Tawanda, we saw what happened down here in Ferguson. So if you got 5 is too many, and you had better not be caught in no vehicle with 5 people in the vehicle, and you black, no, they not going for that. You will be pulled over real quick, fast, and then hurt. So again, we're talking about the Tyrone West story. And you're hearing it directly from Tawanda Jones, who is Tyrone West's sister. We are just briefly giving you guys updates on the COVID-19, the COVID-19 virus. The city of St. Louis has shut down a lot of the sports and parades. For instance, yesterday and today, there was the cancellations included the sports games. So that would be the Cardinals games, the Blues games, and whatever other games we have in St. Louis and any parades as a measure to contain the spread of the COVID-19 or the COVID-19. So the city officials are really ramping that up, and they're saying that, no, we're canceling all of that. So that's what's going on. For more information on that, you can also check out your local news, whatever channel you deem necessary for you to get your news or fake news from. Riverfront Times is, you can go to riverfronttimes.com, riverfronttimes.com, to find out more information about what's going on in the St. Louis area regarding some of those events that you guys may have already purchased tickets for. In fact, and I'll mention it because I actually supposed to be going to the blues